Hi everyone, hope you are well, hope your brains are all turned on and ready for some maths. If they're not, don't worry too much because to start off our maths lesson today, I have got a little bit of a flashback for you to have a go at, and there it is. Okay, so we did these last week. We'll do a couple of them this week as well. Really good because it gives us a little bit of a chance to remind ourselves and refresh ourselves with a couple of things we've done before, and maybe some things that we'll be coming back to again in the future. So you've got 4 questions that you can see, and then, a bit like last week, you've got the clock. So you have to tell me what time's on the clock, and you have to answer the other 4 questions as well. So either on a whiteboard or on some scrap paper, have a go at these. Pause the video now, and I'll be back with the answers in a sec. Okay, so hopefully you've had a good go at those. I'm going to talk you through and show you the answers for them. So the first one, what is 3 times 12? Let's have a little look. It is, of course, 36. 3 lots of 12. 12 lots of 3. Whichever way you do it, you will get the same answer. You'll get 36. Well done if you got that one. Next up, we're using that answer for the next question. It says number 2, find 36 divided by 6. Anybody know? Let's have a look. What could it be? It is, of course, 6. 36 divided by 6 is 6. And you can check that by timesing whatever answer you got by 6. So if you did 6 times 6, you need to think, what would I get? And you would get 36. And that way you've checked your answer and you know you are right. Next up, number 3, 6 divided by 6. So we're using our answer again. 6 divided by 6 is equal to, it's just 1. If you had 6 cakes and you gave them out equally to 6 different people, they'd all get 1 cake, wouldn't they? Dead easy, that one. Number 4, find the sum of 3,482 and 1,563. Find the sum, means add them together. So, depends how you did it. You might have done it a couple of different ways. If it was me, I probably would have done some column addition, because I know we've all done that before. I would have set it all out really neatly, one underneath the other, and then I would have done some adding, and I would have got 5,045. Well done if you got that one. That's a little bit tricky. That's something we were doing a couple of weeks before Christmas. So well done if you remembered how to do that. Good effort. Oh, I was going to move on, but there's the clock. Number 5 was the clock. You had to tell me what time the clock was showing. The answer is 10 past 12. If you look at the minute hand, first of all, you'll see it's gone 5 minutes, 10 minutes round, because it's there, it's on the 2, and it's 10 minutes round. It's gone 10 minutes past. What's the hour gone past? It's just gone past 12. So 10 past 12. If you put 12:10 on a digital clock, you can have the point for that as well. Well done. Okay, moving on. Oh, we don't want to do that one. That's a little sneak peek at tomorrow's, but that is not what we're doing at the moment. So what I'm going to get up now, if it'll allow me to do it, is this one. Hang on. We will get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. We're there. Okay, so this is today's lesson. It's multiplying a 2-digit number by a 1-digit number. Might get a bit tricky, this. First of all, though, this question is thinking about a little bit what we were doing last week. We were doing some relative and some comparing of multiplications and divisions as well. So this one is true or false. 5 times 30 is equal to 3 times 50. And your job is not just to tell me if it's true or false, it's to prove it. So you're going to have to pick, is that true or is that false, that statement? And then you got to prove it. Prove it just means do some working out. Okay, so have a little go at that and pause the video now. Okay, so hopefully you've had a little go. What I would do for this one is work them both out separately. So first of all, 5 times 30. Think about what's 5 times 30. If that's a bit of a struggle, think what's 5 times 3? And then times it by 10. So the answer to 5 times 30 is 150. That's what it makes. And then on the other side, we've got 3 times 50. Let's work that out. 3 times 5 is 15, times 10 is 150 as well. So 150 on this side equals 150 on this side. That is quite obviously true. Okay, true. Moving on. Right, we've got some power maths to do. Like we were doing before with the power maths stuff, after each page, I'll be telling you to stop, pause the video, maybe have a go at answering some questions on whiteboards, paper, things like that. All right, so like I said, it's multiplying a 2-digit number by a 1-digit number today. And let's look where we are. It looks like we've got a flower salesman with a big truck filled with flowers. And it says on there, if we look closely, it says bunch of 10 flowers is £4. Single flowers are 50p. That's what it says. That's the information we've got. So for 1A, how many flowers have the people bought in total? Use a number line to help you work out your answer. So before we get to that and you have a go, let's just double check what we're doing. This guy, he's the seller. He's not bought anything. So these are the 3 people who are buying the stuff. So we've got, let's see what we've got. Bunch of flowers, bunch of 10 flowers, £4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like we've got 6 bunches of flowers. Okay, and then this guy's got 3 extra ones. She's got 3 extra ones. It's hard to see, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. And she's got 3 extra ones as well. So you need to think, how many has each person got? I'm going to help you out a little bit because this is a bit confusing. It looks like she's got 2 bunches and 3 extras. They've all got 2 bunches and 3 extras. So each person has got 23 flowers. Each person has got 23 flowers. Okay, so what I want you to do is have a go at 1A first of all. 1A, you have to tell me how many flowers have the people bought all together in total. And it says you can use a number line to help you work out your answer. Okay, so you're going to have a go at that now. So pause the video. Okay, before I show you the answers and how to do 1A, you're going to have a go at 1B as well. Okay, so we will do the answers to 1A. Don't rub it out. Don't throw it away. Keep that. We're going to come back to it. 1B says use multiplication to work out how many flowers are bought in total. Okay, so 1A, you had to use a number line to work out your answer. That's what it was asking you to do. For part B, it's asking you to do a multiplication. Can you do a times table statement to help you work out your answer? That's the reason I'm not telling you the answers like one at a time. We're going to do both together in a sec. Okay, so one more time for 1B. Use multiplication to work out how many flowers are bought in total. Did you get the same answer? So you're going to have a go at 1B now. No number line this time. A times table. Have a go. Pause the video. All right. So, bit tricky. Let's find out how you do it. So for 1A, first of all, here is a number line. And what they've done on the number line is they've drawn it out, obviously, and then they've done the bunches first, and then they've done jumps for the single flowers next. So first of all, we've got a jump of 20 because she's got 20 flowers in 2 bunches. So she's done a jump there, 20. The next girl, she's got 2 bunches, so she must have 20. So that's another jump. And then the guy over here, he's got 2 bunches. So he's got a jump of 20. So altogether, we've got three jumps of 20. All right. And if you look, if you're not sure what that is, 20, 40, 60. Now we're up to there. Then they've done the single flowers. She's got 3, 3, and 3. So they've done a jump of 3, another jump of 3, and then another jump of 3. So if you've got 60, and then you just have to count in threes. So you've got 60, 63, 66, and 69. So the people have bought 69 flowers in total. And the girl here says, I used a number line. I counted the 10s first and then the 1s. Okay, so she did a bunches of flowers first. There they are. And then she did the 1s, the single flowers second. That makes sense. It's a very smart way of organizing things, because sometimes in maths you have to organize things so it's easier to do in your brain. And a number line is so good for doing things like that. Okay, that was 1A. We were then asked to do 1B without a number line with some multiplication. Let's see what they're showing us here. So this time it says, to find the total number of flowers, work out 3 times 23. So the 3 comes from having 3 people. That's how many people there are. And the 23 comes from how many flowers they each have. So 3 people each have 23 flowers. Makes sense. And then what they've got on here is some base 10s. They've organized it. They've organized each person and their flowers. So each person's got 2 10s and 3 1s. Okay, 2 bunches and then 3 single flowers as well. All right, here they've said multiply the 1s first. Okay, so we've got our little table. Look at our 1s, and we've got 3 lots of 3. And it almost looks like an array there, which we've been seeing before. 3 times 3, that's when you do the 1s. Then it says, now multiply the 10s. So we've got 3 times 2 10s. So we've got 2 10s, 2 more 10s, and then 2 more 10s. We've got 3 lots of 2 10s. We know 2 10s is 20, don't we? So 3 times 20 equals 60. Okay, so we've got 3 times 20 equals 60, and we've got 3 times 3 equals 9. Then what you have to do, we've got 2 answers. We don't want 2 answers, we want 1. It says add the answers together. 60 add 9 equals 69. I agree, it does. And then it says, so 3 times 23, which is what we started with, must be 69. And there's 69 flowers in total. So they asked us, is the answer the same? It is the same, but we did it in a slightly different way. All right, one with a number line, where we counted our bunches and then our single flowers. And then this way, we multiplied the 1s first. 3 times 3 equals 9. And then we multiplied the 10s. 3 times 20 equals 60. And we added them both together. Just pause the video there. Have a little think, a little check if you're in school or you're with someone at home. Which way do you like the best? Did you like the number line jumping way? Or did you prefer doing a times table? Have a little chat about that. And if you've someone to chat to, try and tell them why. Why did you prefer one way rather than the other? Pause the video now. All right. Doesn't matter which way you pick at this stage. I'm trying to find out and discover which ways are best for you. But we're going to try lots of different ways and find the best one. Okay, something else to have a go at. A couple more questions for you. How many flowers in total? Okay, we're still doing flowers, obviously. We've got 4 times 2 1s. So think about where these numbers have come from. The 4. It's come from the 4 different people. There you go. We've got 4 different people. And 2 1s. They've each got 2 single flowers on their own. All right, so 4 times 2. You're going to have a go at that. Number 1, have a go at that yourself. And then you're going to have a go at number 2, which is find the solution to 4 times 21. Use this setup here to have a go at it. If you're doing working out, which you need to do, Have a go at trying setting it out like that. Okay, have a go at that. I'll come back and tell you the answer in a second. Pause the video. All right, so we'll do number one first. 4 times 2 ones is 8 ones. 4 times 2 equals 8. We know that. 4 times 1, 10. So what's 4 times a 10? You get 4 tens. 4 times 10 is 40. Okay, we know that. Then you have to do some adding. You have to add your two answers together. So I got 40 add 8. 40 add 8 equals 48. So 4 times 12 equals 48. Some of you know your 4s and your 12s anyway, so you might have known that to begin with. Well done if you did. Number 2, it says find the solution. Solution just means the answer to 4 times 21. Okay, so we're going to do our ones first. So you're going to do 4 times 1, 1. Because if you look, we've got 1, 1, another 1, another 1, another 1. So we've got 4 times 1, 1. So we've got 4 ones. So 4 times 1 equals 4, obviously. Next up, we've got 4 again. 4 times how many tens? We've got 2 tens each time. So 4 times 2 tens equals 8 tens. If you count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 8 tens. So 4 times 20 equals 80. So we've got 80. So let's add our two answers together. We've got 80. We've said that. Add how many ones? 4 ones. 80 add 4 equals 84. So 4 times 21 must equal 84. We'll see. I think if you do it step by step, you'll be able to do this no problem. If you try and rush on and guess the answers and things like that, which some of you will, you might get a bit confused in the middle. All right. Last little challenge for you. As always, if you're in school, don't worry about doing the challenge if there's not enough time. Everybody else, try and have a go. Do not worry if it's a bit too much for you, though. It's a challenge. It's called a challenge. It's supposed to be a challenge. Number 3, we've got Amelia. Amelia is working out 13 times 3 using some place value counters. What you need to do is complete Amelia's calculation. Okay, that's A. Then it says use counters to work out 34 times 2. Have a go at that, pause the video, and I will come back and tell you the answers. I'm not going to talk about through it too much because it depends what you've done with your counters, but I will tell you what the answers are. So pause the video now. Okay, so first of all, we were completing Amelia's calculation. So she was working out 13 times 3 with some place value counters. So remember, we need to work out the ones first of all. You always start with the ones. We've started with the ones through everything we've been doing in place value so far this year. It's going to carry on. So you need to think, how many's in each one? 3. So 3 times how many lots? 1, 2, 3. Oh, so 3 times 3, which is 9. Okay, so 3 times 3 equals 9. That should be at the top. Next up, we're doing our tens. So we've got in each one, we've got 1 10, which is 10. Okay, so we can put 10 in. How many have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 3 lots of 10. Whoa, hang on. I'm skipping forward. Careful, nothing. So 3 lots of 10. 3 times 10 is 30. Okay, so we've got 30 add, what was our other answer? It was 9. So 30 add 9 equals 39. So let's go back to what we asked in the first place. 13 times 3 equals 39. Hopefully you got that. If you did, well done, because this is a challenge, remember. Last thing was to use some counters to work out 34 times 2. If you use counters, brilliant. If you didn't have counters, but you worked it out anyway with your brains, that's fine as well. So what you needed to do for that one was times the ones first of all, which is 4 times 2, which is 8. Then you had to times the tens, which is 30 times 2, which is 60. Then you had to add them together. 60 add 8. 68 is your answer. Okay, well done if you got both of those. As I say, that is a challenge. If you didn't get them, don't worry too much, because now you've already had a sneak peek. You're going to have a go at your Power Maths book. Have a go at pages 18, 19 and 20 in your Power Maths book. Give yourselves 20 minutes-ish. I think a few people might need a bit longer today, which is absolutely fine. I'm not timing you, don't worry. And I will also put the answers up on the Class Dojo link to the answers, and you can have a go at marking your work as well. Okay, there you go. Get cracking on that one. Hopefully that was all right. Hopefully you're not too scared. Hopefully you'll give it all a really good go. And I will see you all very soon.